Okay, we are recording. So, hey Sarah. Hey darling. So tonight I really wanted to talk about, I know that we've got a few new team at the moment who are just finding it a little difficult to find their feet around sharing and inviting authentically. And who went to the, I know that Kieran and Maxine was there, so who watched the Eric Warray GoPro tour last week? Jasmine, Emma, Moni. Great. Okay, awesome. Okay, so you guys will probably remember some of this, but we really wanted to really share a lot of that because a lot of what Eric was sharing is so relatable to what we are doing in our team and obviously in our business, but particularly in our team. And there's been a lot of stuff lately. I was actually hoping Gemma was going to jump on tonight, but there has been some stuff going out there around the social media at the moment, and with everything happening in lockdown with COVID-19 and how a lot of people are freaking out, losing their jobs. Money's become really difficult for a lot of people, and so what we're finding is a lot of people who are in a network marketing business and they are reaching out to people. They're reaching out in a way that is not really very authentic. And what we're finding is people are getting really like, oh my God, it's another one of those network marketing scammy kind of messages. And so it's really important for us right now to be authentic anyway, but particularly right now, we really do have to come from our heart space when we are inviting anything. And I know for any of you who have been looking at inviting, or with this US blitz that's happening at the moment, for a lot of you that have had US potentials, and I've been talking to you around how voice messaging is the way to go, to send them a voice message because they can hear how authentic you are, they can hear the sincerity in your voice, they can hear that you're coming from a heart place. And that's really important. When we're going to be copying and pasting and sending the same spammy message that has no heart in it, then no one's going to want to know you. And of course, that's not helping people, and that's what we want to do. That's the core value of what we do, is that we are here to serve people. We're here to really help them as much as we can. Let's face it, most of us in this industry, most of us, especially when you think of health and wellness, most of us in this team are actually nurturers, right? Because mostly women are nurturers, and we've got a high percentage of women. So what I wanted to share was what was brought up from Peter Vargas. So he was the guy that was on last. So who remembers the 3 C's? I love the 3 C's. So you can come off mute if you want to, Jasmine. You come off mute, honey, and you can share.
I know the first one was cheesy.
Yeah.
I think. And it's in there, but.
Yeah. But you got it all, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in there. I kind of want to take a stab, but I feel like I might be mixing things up.
That's all right. That's maybe all right. I'm going to go over it anyway.
Consistency, maybe, and.
Peter Vargas, Melissa. Peter Vargas. I hadn't heard of him either. I don't know who he was, but he's someone that's worked with Eric Warray. Thanks for that, Jasmine. So the 3 C's are the 3 C's that we do not do. It is a must not do when we are inviting people. And, Jasmine was right when she talked about the first one as being cheesy. So this is sending messages that are like really typically network marketing, right? And one of the things that we've got to be careful about is that we have to be genuine. We can't be like making it out. We can't be copying and pasting is probably the worst thing that we can do. But when you copy and paste, yes, you can have the basic template, but you really want to be putting in there what is your bit, what is relatable to that person, what is it that you love about that person, why is it that you thought of that person. So really make it coming from the heart. I mean, I don't really send any invites unless it's a cold market, someone from a business ad. I don't send any invites to the business with a copy and paste anymore. I do most of my inviting now through a voice message because it is just so much more authentic. But I understand when you first start that it's really difficult to actually, do a voice message. So this is a suggestion that I just want to make for all of you, particularly for you that are just starting, and that is to find a message that you really love, write it out or type it out as if you were going to send it to that person. I would suggest writing it out. Obviously, it's easier because you're going to be sending a voice message on your phone, unless you pop it on your computer, and then just read it from there, so that you're still sending in the same message, but you're actually coming from your voice. They can hear the sincerity in your voice. So there's compassion there. So don't be cheesy. Don't be sending cheesy voice messages. Don't be sending cheesy messages, cheesy copy and paste. The C is for not to do is cut to the chase. Don't cut to the chase. That means, like, one of the things that's so important for us when we first talking with people, it's building a relationship. And we don't want to be talking to someone and like sending one or two messages, and the next thing we're sending them a whole spiel around, do you want to have a look at my product because I think it would be the best thing for you because it's amazing and it's 33 fruits and veggies and berries in a capsule and it'll do this and that for you and it's got the most researched product in the world, blah, 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 blah. You don't want to be doing that. You really want to make it organic and authentic. So the whole idea of building a relationship is that we finding out what is their pain. And, Adam made a really good point about this last night when he talked about how we still don't want to be talking for weeks and weeks and weeks with this person and not actually get to the point of why it is that we are talking with them. We still want to be inviting them to have a look, but we just want to make sure that it happens organically, that we're asking lots of questions. And this is something that I'll keep coming back to. We don't want to be filling them up with heaps of information that they're not even asking for. And this is key here. If someone is not asking for lots of information, don't send it to them. Just answer their question and then ask more questions. So you're finding more and more out about them. That way, they feel like they're cared for. They feel like you really do care. They feel like you really are interested in them and what is best for them. So, I mean, these are my takes from the 3 C's. I mean, Maxine and Kieran, you can add your little takes in too if you want to, but that's just the way that I see it and the way that we can be doing it better. And the other C that we don't want to do is we don't want to talk about cash. So we don't want to come in and say, oh, do you want to make an extra $200 to $500 a month? Or, if you do this, you can get this much money. And we don't want to make it about the money because, yes, money is nice. And I must admit, when I first looked at this opportunity and I saw all the money up there, I was thinking, wow, I want that. That was me. But the reason why I jumped into this was because I thought that this would be a way for me to impact people. It came from my heart. It was a heart emotional reason. And so whenever somebody is wanting something like this, it's because of an emotional reason. And so that's key when we're talking about finding pain. So we might look at someone and go, oh, she's a solo mum, she's got 3 kids, she's got no job, she's hardly got any money, she's on the DPB, so she's going to need this. So I'll go in and ask her and say, do you want to create, an extra $200 a month? I can help you. She's going to go, no, because we don't know what the most important thing for her at that time is. It might be more important to her that she have time with her children. She actually might like being at home because she gets to spend time with her children. It might be more important to her that she can actually get the bills covered. So instead of talking about, do you want to earn this much money, we come in and we ask them around, so dig in, find out what that pain is, and we find out, well, actually, I just want to get my bills covered, then we can be talking, then we can come in from that angle around, well, this is a way, you know, I'd love to help you get those bills covered. I'd love to help you find the money for those bills. Or I'd love to be able to help you find that money so that you can stay home, that you don't have to go to work. So it's not all about the cash, it's always about the emotions first, and that's why it's really important for us to find out what their pain is from their conversations. And so the only C that we want to be using is compassion. Compassion is the only C that we want to be using when we're inviting. So compassion means that we are really caring about that person. We understand what their needs are because we've had that conversation with them, and we know what their pain is, and we resonate, we relate to them. And this brings me into the other thing that I really loved too, and I think Fraser Brooks talked about this. I think it was Fraser. Can't remember who it was. But anyway, they were talking about, yes, it was Fraser. He was talking about your why. So when you are talking with people, you want them to relate to your why. So you want to find people who relate to your why, and you want them to relate to your why. How do we do this? So this is my take on how we do this. And that is, again, when we're having conversations with people, we want to hear what they're saying. So you've got to really look and hear properly what it is that they're really saying. And then you want to relate to what it is they're saying. You might not be able to directly relate to it, but you may know someone in the team that could directly relate to it, or there might be an aspect of that you could directly relate to. Because when you are relatable to that person, then they know that you understand. Then you're starting to build rapport with that person. So do you get that? Is it making sense, or am I like completely going nutso here? Makes sense? Okay, cool, great. Okay, so those were really important. Yeah, those were really, really important for me, because one of the things we don't want to be is we don't want to obviously put a bad name on the network marketing industry, but we also want to make sure that we really are coming from the heart and helping people the way that we want to. Because let's face it, how many of us went in because we thought we could make $500 in a month? Yeah, hello. I mean, how many of us went in because we thought, well, actually this could help me, it could help my family, it could help my friends, it could help people in the world. Yeah, I'm the same. And so that's what we want, that's where we want to be coming from. We want to be coming from really caring about people and really, finding out what their needs are and how we can really support them. So I'm going to pass you on over to Maxine, because Maxine has got some goals that she wants to share as well from Eric Borre's training. Do you want to unmute yourself, Max? Hopefully you won't. Oh, it's all right, you're unmuted.
Yeah.
Eric Borre, spelled W-O-R-R-E.
I just wrote a few things down while I was watching it, so it will probably just be random notes. I don't know if it'll make any cohesive sense, but and also my internet's really dodgy, so if I disappear, I'm doing a lot of disappearing at the moment.
We noticed that, but that's all right, you're back.
So one thing that they were talking about was, which I thought was very true, is that we are not taught to be entrepreneurs at school. We're taught to be employers. That's why most people are in the employee mindset. The employee mindset, you're actually rewarded for making mistakes. You're rewarded for failing and learning through failure. And mostly at school, you're not rewarded for any of those things. You're rewarded for complying, for following a set program. An entrepreneur, you're rewarded for innovation and for mistakes. So I think that's it's just kind of helpful, because that's where a lot of people are coming from when you talk to them. They're in the employee mindset. So we're trying to engage them in thinking a little bit more like an entrepreneur, because it goes against everything that we've been taught all of our lives, basically. So I thought that was quite good. The other thing that they talked about was when the huge importance of sharing your own story is because how people will come to you is they will resonate with your why. So you have to somehow get people to hear your why and why you went into the business. And I personally have had a lot of people drop messages to me, that some of my team, they've said to me, I watched your video and it completely resonated with me. That's what people say. So they want to hear your pain, because that's what's going on for them. They feel very heard and seen. You know, when you talk like that, they feel heard, they feel seen, and that's what creates a connection. So as much as it sucks to put your stuff out there, that is how you help people the most, to be honest. You don't help people by looking happy and perfect. You know, you help them by reflecting the things that are going on for them. So yeah, help people to find their why. What else do we, so the other thing which I really liked, I don't know who was talking about this, he was talking about why this is such a fantastic time to be getting people on and to be starting people, because obviously we're about to go into a recession. Who knows how big or for how long, but it's going to happen. And he was talking about how the most successful businesses were born in a recession. They were conceived in a recession. I think Microsoft was one of them. He mentioned a whole bunch of huge corporations and companies that started in the worst economic times. And I think about it as a gardener. You'll relate to this, Moni, as well. As a gardener, when do you create your veggie gardens? You don't create them in high summer and autumn. You create them in winter, right? You start building.
Pete's creating ours now. Just throwing a spanner in the works.
Apart from when you've got nothing else to do, I mean, you might, but you know what I'm saying. You are going to start building and start sowing seeds and creating in winter, so that you can harvest in summer and autumn. And that's why we can talk about that when we're talking to people and bringing people into the business and getting people to look at things now, because everyone's like, oh, I can't do anything because it's a recession and it's blah. Well, this is exactly the time to be starting to build for the harvest later on. And like I'm saying, that's actually been proven by the number of huge, enormous blue chip companies that started that way in that time. And that was also something Linda talked about, that the most learning and the most growth actually happens in the winter of your business. And I feel like that, and maybe some people on here have seen that too, that when your business may not be blooming or you kind of feel like you're in a bit of a winter time in your business, it's when you're doing the most growing, the most innovating, the most thinking, and the most pivoting and thinking about how you're going to go forward.
It's when we really have to look at ourselves and go, well, why is my business at a point where it's not moving forward? What do I need to change? How do I need to grow? What do I need to grow to actually ensure that that everything is in alignment, that I'm receiving what it is, the success that I'm really wanting in my business? So yeah, totally agree with you, Max. Max, there's a couple of questions there, honey. From Sarah. Max, how would you include your why, share it in a story or live?
Good
question, Sarah.
I would share it, and I'd share mine in posts. It's a bit harder to share in a story because stories are they're very short and limited. I know you can share long spiels in a story. I mean, if you share a post in your Facebook feed and you write a long post about your story and your journey, you can actually hit share to story from that post. Do you know about that? And then when it goes up into your story, the picture will be there, but the long post will also be, people can click on it and scroll down and read it in your story. Does that make sense?
Another way that you can share as well, which I really love, especially for a story, it's really powerful, is that you take one aspect of something from your business story and you share that. And then that makes it really powerful and you are targeting one particular type of person. And then you just share that, like every week you share a different part of your story. You can even do that with your story, your product story, or your program story, as you can share it the same way. You take one aspect of it that was really changed or that you've benefited from the program and you share that. And you can do that in a story or in a post. You can even talk about it in a live. Live's a great opportunity to share your story. Sorry, Max. Continue. Have we got you? Have we lost you? She's frozen. Okay. We might come back to Maxine when she comes back. Kieran, do you want to share what you got, takeaways that you got from it, honey?
Hey guys, I got a lot from it all, basically. Okay, just to sort of follow up what Maxine was saying when Eric was talking about being an entrepreneur, for all of us who have done our affirmations, the I am an entrepreneur is a really good one to say every morning, to back up that we are in fact our own CEO of our own company, and it is truly a good one to get into that mindset and out of the employee way of looking at life. For me personally, also a huge one is let go of being perfect. Absolutely massive. We are who we are, and there is nothing wrong with how we do things. The perfection is in the progress that we make, and we make it every day by doing the things that we need to do. And luckily in our companies, or our big over umbrella one, we have complete programs that we just have to follow, but we obviously put our little sway on it, our little nuances, who we are as individuals, and customize it. That was just, it was so massive for me that it just powered me into moving forward.
I love that too, Kieran. Progress, perfection is progress.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Yeah.
So that was from Eric again. The other gentleman, I felt like we were going to church, but that's probably, yeah, anyway. Les Brown, his one. If you've heard this one before, I'll apologize now. Fear is called face everything and rise. It isn't anything else. We just got to rise up. And what I really liked about this one in particular, because we're still in a lockdown and we still quote unquote have the time, we need to maximize our downtime, meaning we need to be rethinking what we're doing. We are developing our strategy to move forward. Now for us in our businesses, we're developing our long-term vision, where we want to go. And in doing that, it's our little baby steps every day, by doing our posts, by reaching out, by inviting people in. That's where we're going. I just thought that was really cool. I know we're busy mums, I know we're busy entrepreneurs, but in particular when the quote unquote, the rest of the world is kind of, we're all on a pause button, it's a really good time to make the time to come up with that strategy that we want for ourselves. I'll put something together also, going back to Eric when he came back on. I think for me personally, just because of where I'm at, we really need to decide that we're in, right? We're in this game. We want to be professional in it. We have to make that decision and move forward. There is nothing else that we sort of want to do, even though I've got a day job, but it's really about fully committing to what we need to do. That's the first decision I had to make. The second decision is getting my skills, like the Tanyas, like the Cats, like the Linda Evidens. We want to get those skill sets honed quickly as possible so that we can move forward. And I think the one that we all are really lucky for is to get your coaching. It's your biggest shortcut on the planet to where you want to go. You miss millions of potholes. So we have Tanya, we have Linda, we have Lindsay Bajent for all our new team members that may not know. She does coaching one-on-ones with us. Don't want to overwhelm you with information, but utilize the coaches. Personally, I've dealt with coaches myself in a past life, and they're really, really beneficial because they held you accountable to who we are and where we're going in a really safe environment. So yeah,
to that one. And also want to say too that we also have Kat for coaching too, Kieran.
Yeah.
How do I get a one-on-one? Who is it? Lindsay.
Lindsay Bajent, honey. You email her. Lindsay Bajent at juiceplus.com, isn't it, Kieran?
Yes.
Yeah.
Again, Kat, sorry, I hadn't forgot Kat, but we've got, like, for me, I have one-on-ones with Tanya. I have one-on-ones with Kat. I've done Lindsay as well. It really, every single one of those sessions, I like to call them, has been beneficial. And it
How do
changes.
I get a one-on-one with Kat?
There's a link in the in Team Love, honey, for her calendar. You just type in, go in the search bar and type in Katrina's calendar or something, Katrina calendar, and it should pop up. So that's Lindsay with an N too, by the way, Melissa, in case you're writing that down, honey, not an M, Lindsay. It's just a bit of a typo there, Sarah, that's all. Yep. So it's all lowercase, Lindsay Bajent, one word. Is it Lindsay Bajent or Lindsay Bajent? It's just one word, isn't it, Kieran?
I think it's one word.
Yeah.
Double
Psycho Cat with you. I've got a Psycho Cat with me every day, Sarah. Welcome to my world. So he's such a dick. Oh, poor old Maxine, she's coming back in.
Sorry.
Lindsay Bajent at juiceplus.com. Sorry, Kieran, what was that?
No, it's all good. And then back to the larger than life Tony Robbins.
Yeah,
love that man. These guys are all amazing on any given freaking Sunday, and it depends on where you are in life and how you're feeling as to what you're picking up. But with Tony, I think that, again, he was the winter, growing our seeds in the winter season and during a recession. What I really loved about him in particular at the moment, as Tanya was saying, he said we need to stand guard at the door of our mind every day. Really, really important, because there are going to be people out there that aren't necessarily on the same page in the same bloody songbook. But we have to make sure that we're aware of where we are and what we want, and to stay true to us. We need to, design our plans. Again, it is about us, but we are sharing what we're doing. And just remember that we are resilient. We are resilient. We're humans and we're adaptable. And I could go on forever. But if you have a chance to, I think somebody put it in one of our, in Team Love, a link to the actual recording for the GoPro. If you get a chance to see it.
I've also got it. I can send it to you guys as well, I think. But I think it's live in there. I think it went live in there, Kieran. Okay.
It's really moving, inspiring, energizing, and again, they're giving us tidbits that they've worked out that we just need to utilize, and find what works with us, for us.
Yeah, 100% agree. I love it. It's perfect. Thank you, Kieran. Pure gold.
Yeah, I was going to say something that's the same thing as what you were just saying, stand guard at the door of your mind. Another thing that really spoke to me quite early on when I started the business was they talked about treating a business like a newborn baby. You know, protect it. Don't let people kick it and punch it and shit on it. It's your job to actually look after it and nurture it like you would a baby, and just get rid of people who aren't going to support you and love on that baby with you, you know.
Yeah. I'm trying to find that that email that I got about it.
I can.
Just go to goproworldtour.com/replay, Melissa, if that's what you're looking for, honey.
I'll type it in, eh?
Yeah,
GoPro
thanks, Kieran.
World Tour. Okay.
goproworldtour.com/replay. Yeah. So, Max, was there anything else you wanted to share, honey? Because I know you disappeared. Are you with us? You've frozen again. That's not a good sign. Looks like she's not with us anymore. Jasmine, Moni, anyone else who watched it, do you want to share anything that you really got out of it, out of the training? Anything that resonated with you? You'll just have to unmute yourself if you want to come off and share. Most of your things were covered, Jasmine. Okay, thanks, honey. What about you, Moni? Come off mute.
Yay.
Yay, we got you. Go for it.
I picked up a few little bullet points that I really liked. One was we are the messengers of hope.
Yes.
I've always been a great believer in hope. And that was like, yes, that's what it's about. And then I just have to find the other one. We are the change the world needs.
Yeah, I love that. I totally get that, and particularly right now.
Yes. And I think there was one more. Nope, that's it.
That was great. No, I love that one too, Moni. We definitely are the change, and we talk about that a lot. That we are the light givers right now. That, you know, it's actually, people are looking for something that they can hold on to. People are looking for some kind of community, some kind of certainty around their health, around their finances, around, you know, their future, and what we have, we can offer them that. So definitely, I 100% agree with that. Has anybody got any questions that you want to ask around what was shared tonight? I know you've been asking questions already. Aha. Okay. Anyone got any questions over and above what you've already asked? Or on anything else? Any other questions? Yep, go for it, Melissa. Come off mute if you want, honey.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Well, I was thinking a lot today because I've been doing a lot of listening to lots of stuff. And sometimes, does anyone do like lives, like on their Facebook page about what they're thinking or about the product or the program? Or I kind of have this thought of just jumping on and doing a live and just saying what I'm thinking and feeling. Is that sort of what we
Go for it. Absolutely, go for it. Yeah.
Sometimes there's so much I'm wanting to get out, and I thought the quickest way to do it is just share it, like to just say it.
Yes, absolutely. Go for it. Anyone else want to jump in and give you little words of wisdom? Sarah, Kieran?
Otherwise, it just eats you up inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, Emma, Sarah, and Kieran love their lives. So
I hate doing live.
you're so good at it, Emma.
You're so good at them.
I freak out every time. I'm like, but you got to get it out, otherwise it just does something in your soul and it won't let you grow. You'll shift, and then you'll be like, yeah. This makes everything better.
I always remember the first time I did a live. The first time I did a live, I think it was a challenge that Tanya set for us right at the start. Do you remember, Kira? And Tanya set us all a challenge that we had to do a live within a certain time frame. And I thought, I'm going to do a live doing a smoothie. And the whole time I was shaking. And I was thinking, my God, these people that are watching me are going to be thinking I'm just some kind of crazy lunatic.
I know.
If you didn't do them, remember I watched you for a year.
Yes, I know. But I'm honestly, when you first do it, you are nervous.
Yeah.
But after that first time, I think you find it so much easier after that first time. Now I just want to say, hey, how's everyone enjoying the weather? You know, if you get a feeling when you're out bike riding with the kids, you see something, you feel something, just jump on and do a live. The girls get so fed up with me. They say, doing another bloody live, Mum.
She's like a natural though, Melissa? Like she's been doing it for years, So, you know, and that's the thing. You just come, when you're doing a live that's coming from your heart, like you talk about wanting to share something, just do it, because that's the best kind of live. It's going to give you the most confidence.
Okay. I just wanted to say so much today, and then I just think, I don't know.
It's too long to write everything.
Yeah.
People love that shit. People love to see you on their page talking to you. You know, they love it, and they love interacting with you. They love going, wow, Melissa, I totally agree. That happened to me today. And, you know, it makes you relatable.
Okay.
Great. Perfect.
Just pretend you're talking to one person. You're just having a conversation. That's really how you get through it. You're just having a conversation and being you, and the connectivity that you get from that is absolutely massive.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Because Karen was another one when she first started them. It took you ages, honey, and you were like terrified. Yeah. And Emma, I think, honey, I've got a challenge for you actually. Instead of videoing them, just live it, honey, because you're actually really good at it. Just do it.
It's like me against the world though. It's like I'm the weird one, and then it's not. I'm the actual one that's real, and they're all fake. How are you meant to like put yourself out there like that? That's how I feel.
It's not you against the world though, honey.
But that's how it feels like, because on my friends page, I think I need to delete my friends and start again.
Yeah.
I did. I deleted 300. I've only got.
Did you? I've got like 697 friends. I don't like any of them apart from you guys.
So then just go through, honey. Just go through and look at the ones that you think, would I really want them in my team anyway?
Yeah, I'm just gonna. It's like no. I'm gonna have to do that, Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Or just change your settings and do because I've restricted a few people because I'm quite fearful of people accessing me. But me and my daughter decided that after our last meeting with Tanya, that's it, we're doing it public. So most of my posts are going public, except certain things that I want to go private. And then I put restrictions on certain people that I don't care.
I don't care. Like I really don't care about people. I shouldn't worry. I shouldn't worry. I am who I am. If you don't like me, they haven't left though.
They must
like my entertainment or something. I'm not sure what it is. I'll just keep being me and just being confident with that.
There you go, Emma. Exactly.
That's all I need to do is get my confidence up. I am who I am. Like me or leave, you know? Yeah. And then come from a place of heart.
That's the thing, people really enjoy watching you anyway, Emma. People love watching your story and your journey.
I mean, I put my whole journey out there last night, the other day, my whole thing, you know?
Yeah.
My family can do what they like. My aunties, my great aunt Sally, I don't really care. Whatever.
Have you listened to that money mindset today? That was really good.
Yeah, oh, that was amazing.
That's the answer to that.
Was there items on the page as well, Kieran, or was it just a Zoom?
It was a webinar that was free from between 2 and 3 this afternoon. Mitch and James did. I think they're gonna send us a recording.
Yeah.
Hopefully we might be able to share it, because it too was pure gold.
What was it, Kieran? What
Mitch and Mills.
Mitch and
They're
Mills.
really good.
Hang on a minute. I might have some. Here we go. So basically, it was basically teaching us about strategies of it to do with our money mindset and who we are, and about building up our wealth. And the three main categories with that were: one, it's thought-based. We have reasons and strategies, which are rules and laws of attraction, the universal laws. I'll try and find the recording when it comes through, but basically, hang on, I'm trying to find the one main thing. Hold on.
I seen it. Where was it? I seen it.
It would be good. I was actually right in the middle of the US Blitz then, so I wouldn't have been able to get on anyway.
It's basically about being our self-wealth and our spiritual side. We have to be aligned, and it all relates to money as well. Like, it's all to do with our long-term visions, and when it relates to money, right? How we need to be out there versus thinking of our short-term costs and things like that. When you go out and buy something that sort of fixes you at the moment. I'll find it. Sorry, I'm not doing it justice.
It would be great, Kieran. Thanks, honey. If you can just pop it into Soul Tribe when you find it, that would be great.
Yeah.
Is it a book or is it a YouTube video?
I sent it.
No, it's a webinar, Emma.
Do you have
okay.
it?
Yeah.
It's a webinar. It was only probably an hour and 15 minutes, but Mitch and Mills have been doing this for at least 30 years.
They're amazing. They're usually at conference. They're amazing.
Yeah, and
I bought some kind of thing after the GoPro. It was $295.
Yeah, no, I bought that too. That's different.
Did you do that? Did you do that today?
Today? No. That's so the first one for Eric Wade is on 7 a.m. Friday time for us.
Yeah. So I just go onto his page. And
what you've got to do, honey, is it should come through in your emails.
Oh, okay.
Check all your emails.
I've got so many.
Yeah, and you'll just need to log in you'll just get a login.
Yeah.
And then you can save all your password and everything. And then you go into there, and all of the information will be in there. There's Peter Vargas, which isn't quite up yet. Then there's Fraser Brooks and Eric Wade.
Okay. Well, I've done that, so hopefully I'll get something out of that.
I sent the link to you.
To Emma or to me?
To you and Sarah, because I don't know if anyone else is.
Oh, thank you, honey. Oh, yeah. Oh, great. Thank you. Do you want to pop it into the Soul Tribe chat group, honey?
Okay, so the Soul.
Yeah, so everyone can see it.
So Soul Tribe chat?
Yeah.
And just so you know, I'm not sure where you all are with your money aspect of things, but they are doing an online training that is at a discounted rate down to, I think, $59, where you will be taught the steps to get your strategies in place, and Mitch will do at least 3 Zoom calls a month.
Yes, they are amazing. They're so worth every penny. They really are.
And yeah, it's called Transform Your Wealth, and there's I think 60 different videos that comes with it, and basically they set you up so that you have a strategy in place for life. So high self-worth, listen to this one, equals high wealth.
Yeah.
So we all got to work on our, that without a doubt. And just know that all our uplines way the heck up there, still they do these seminars. And Celine and Mick have been working with them for the last 7 years.
This would be great for you, Emma. This would be great for you, honey, if you can do it.
Yeah. I'll do anything.
Definitely.
Anything. I'm sick of being at the bottom. I want to be at the top.
Good job.
Love it.
I'm
Actually, I
sick
don't
of
know if
being
you can
wrong.
do it, Karina. Can you do that,
It's
honey? That would be really
just-
good for you too.
I've never been a.
Are you with us? Are you not quite with us?
Right. So the first thing you want to work on, ladies.
Did you hear that about the Mitch and stuff?
I think we need to have more one-on-ones, Kieran. You and I.
No problem. No, it's all good. I've walked a long journey, hit every bloody pothole along the way, but I've climbed out of them. So I've bloody climbed out of them.
Oh my God, you're amazing. I love you.
So love you right
You're
back.
shining
Thank
your
you.
light.
So the first thing we got to do today, you list your qualities of yourself that you bring to the table.
Oh, that's too many.
Write it down, girlfriend, because that's the first one.
I love that. Well, just write them all down. You'll probably still be writing when we're finished here.
And then, because they're placed with Juice Plus, so this is your home.
This is from the
One.
training, Kieran.
And then,
This is from Mitch and Mills' training today.
yeah. Then you've got to sit down and you have to write 50, that's 50 reasons why your business is important to you.
Okay.
Love it. 50 reasons.
50. So that's
Whoa.
the kids.
I could do
Why?
Yeah.
My business.
So you got to.
This is
really,
gold, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can feel it.
You've got to delve into it, and you have a minimum of 50. They were talking about how partners and husbands and stuff, and it's having conversations with people, and why people sort of keep questioning you. This 50 reasons, when you go back to your partner, your family, or whatever, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. At 7 or 10, I think between 7 and 10, they'll stop questioning you.
Oh my
It's
God.
about the conversation, because it's our communication. It's a good one for me.
Yes.
So
I need
that's
this right now.
Oh, you do,
yeah.
you do, Emma. You do.
Oh my God, I've already. He hasn't even messaged me at all. What a prick.
Yeah,
Fuck
you
him
know,
then.
no.
Whatever. Off you go. Go drive your truck.
No Juice Plus for you.
No Juice Plus for him. No way. No Juice Plus.
It's called Bye Felicia.
I love Linda.
Bye,
Yeah,
Felicia.
Bye Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
They just don't get it. They're just so dumb. It's not about fruit and veggies. I'm not the crazy fruit and veggie lady. I'm not.
You look like her right now, Emma.
I know.
Not ready to be helped, Emma. Move on. Like Linda said,
that's
move
right.
on. Bye, Felicia.
Yeah.
Laters. I love that. Sorry. It's very American. Bye, Felicia.
Yeah.
Anyway, I will find it. I will find the thing for you, and then I'll send you the link.
So the link that Melissa sent us is just the live one, was it? Was that the live link? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but I'll send you the link for those who may be able to manage it to the actual transform your wealth.
Please. Just pop that in the chat group as well, please, Kieran.
Okay.
That would be great. And if you find the recording, pop that into Soul Tribe group so that we can save it even. We could save it into an album.
Oh yeah, okay.
So cool.
Would be good.
Yeah, the big one is we need to be able to let go of our lineage of poverty.
Oh, love that.
Okay.
That's powerful.
And we're going to
Say
grow.
that again.
You need to let go of your lineage of poverty.
What does lineage mean?
Means your what you carried with you from what you were taught when you were a child.
Yes.
Continue to carry with you.
From your parents, your grandparents,
like having a normal job. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
go out and work all your life
poverty
until you die.
mindset. Basically, the poverty mindset that you've carried with you, like from forever.
Yeah. Okay.
Very powerful. Thank you, Kieran, for sharing all that.
Sorry.
That was fabulous. I loved how you just rock and rolled with that.
Oh, talking to me today, it's definitely lit a fire under my ass. What the stuff?
That's great. Let
Sure.
go of the lineage of poverty mindset. Oh, I forgot the mindset on the end. Love it.
He said a few other things as well. He
Yep.
said that we need to learn to communicate
Yes.
We need to learn to communicate correctly to us
Yes.
because they're actually asking us that we need to be clear. So if we're getting questioned, we actually need to be more clear about what we're saying.
Yes.
Yes. I struggle with that a
We need
lot.
to speak clearly, and it's not them that's the issue, it's us.
Us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's because we're not clear.
Yeah.
Correct.
We're not clear on our own vision. We
Correct.
have to be clear.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it comes down to every time.
So big.
Yeah.
So yeah, our why has to be bigger than our hows and whats. And again, that clarity thing that Melissa was just talking about, it's your clarity of your calling, your vision. And when you get that clarity, the more clearer the vision, the more wealth you get. Again, that's how it's tied in with money.
Yeah. He said people with high self-worth will get high net worth. Your products are high, so people invest in high self-worth people.
Yeah, that's right. Because
Yeah.
they're investing in the person. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
When someone comes to you, they're coming to you as a person, not because of what you're offering. What you're offering is bonus.
Right.
Yeah, every time.
It
Every
was,
time.
yeah.
It was really good. I want to listen to it again, but maybe not tonight.
Makes two of us. It's, yeah.
I love your commitment to all that training today, Melissa.
Oh, I've made the children stay away from me. And I've had to carry the phone around or the laptop around and headphones, and just had to go, you know what, I'm just going to have to make it work, because trying to do it when it's just like, nah, you guys are just going to have to suck it up. I was just like, I can't just keep putting this off, guys. How am I going to get any further ahead?
Yeah.
Mama's at school.
Pardon?
Mama Melissa is in school. I'm going to school, so you need to go to school too.
Yeah. Charles just like, I was so stressed out. I had phone calls. I had a seminar here. I had the laptop here. I had this one going. I had the cat in the vet. And like, oh my God. But I got pages and pages of stuff.
Brilliant.
I hope your cat's all right. Is your cat all right?
No, he's not. Hopefully he'll be able to come home tomorrow. He got attacked by another cat, so he's had massive surgery.
Oh,
so I'm praying the cat that's done it just I don't know, disappears.
Oh, that's awful. I hate that.
Yeah, it's the same cat has been attacking all the cats in the neighborhood.
He's a bully.
Yeah. Anyway, he's a tomboy that's just a stray. So yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Okie dokie. Well, I think that we can, it's like 8. I've had you guys here for an hour. So thank you so much for sharing, Kieran, and thank you for Max, even though she fell.
Thank you.
Thank Melissa too, and Moni, and everyone who shared, and Emma, everyone who shared tonight. Thank you. And I'll see you guys maybe, I might see you on, no, I won't see you on Friday morning, Emma, but are you doing that training, Kieran?
Hell yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I'll see you online.
Yeah.
Us and 97,000 other people.
What training is that one?
Oh, that's the GoPro one that we paid for. I think it was about 500 New Zealand in the end.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's all right.
We got like, oh no, what you've got's great. Mitch and Mills is great. If you can do that $59 one, do it. Because it's definitely worth it. They are really, really invaluable.
High octane too.
Yeah, I mean, if you can do it, Karina, I would really recommend you do it, honey. It's great. They're really good. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, have a beautiful evening, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, team.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Love y'all.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.